Hello everybody, this is GamerGar. Welcome back to another video of Stardew Valley. For today's video, I played 100 days of Stardew Valley, but on a tiny farm. Let's get into the challenges for this video. The first challenge is to make 1 million gold by the end of the 100 days. The second challenge is to unlock all the warp obelisks, excluding the Ginger Island warp obelisks, as we won't be going to Ginger Island. The third challenge is to turn the tiny farm into a beautiful tiny farm. The fourth challenge is to complete the community centre, and the final challenge is to complete the final bundle, unlocking the cinema and using the cinema within the 100 days. This video took me approximately 100 hours to make, so show GamerGar some love by subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell icon so that when future Stardew Valley videos are created, you will be notified. So let's jump into the video, let's see how we done with the challenges, and let's have some fun. I hope you enjoy the video. On day 1, we begin with clearing all the debris from our farm because we need to make as much space as possible. So any rocks on the ground, pieces of wood, grass, all need to be harvested. We find Caroline and immediately give her a daffodil because Caroline loves daffodils. We also go down to the beach in search of forageable items and artifacts. We get a trilobite here from the sand, which is really nice. We can give that into Gunther to complete a quest, which will give us a nice portion of gold for the start of the game, 250 gold in the bag. The next thing we're going to do here now is we're going to run around the map and we're going to collect as much forageables as possible because we want to reach 2 hearts with Caroline so we can learn the tea sapling to make lots of money. By the end of day 1 we make level 1 foraging. We're going to put that level to the test right away and make spring wild seeds. We're also going to go to Pierre. We're going to purchase a bean, a cauliflower and a potato because we're going to be going the community centre route for this challenge. I also get the lovely rod off Willie, so we're going to spend a good portion of today fishing because we want to get the fiberglass rod as quickly as possible so we can get our hands on that lovely loot from the treasure chests. Day number 3, we get our usual rainy day and we capitalise on this by trying to fish up as many catfish as possible. The reason why we go for catfish is because you get lots of gold for catfish. You get a lot more gold than you do any other fish, except for the legend, of course, in spring. Day number 4, we're going to cut down tons of trees because we need wood to make tea saplings. We also need fibre as well to make them, so wood and fibre are priorities at the moment. Getting the forage biscuit up too is also very important. So I got a quest here to give Demetrius a sunfish. We're going to work on Demetrius because if you make good enough friends with him, he can send you a knotless shell in the mail, which you need for one of the community centre bundles. Day number 5, the parsnips are ready to be harvested, so we're going to harvest all the parsnips and we're going to go down to the mines here as well to make some progress. So I bring a chest with me to the mines just so that I can put loot into the chest and save inventory space every time I get down a couple of levels. So for the first day we didn't do too bad in the mines. If I see copper, I'm going to get that because we need copper bars to make kegs later on in the game. We also need copper bars to upgrade tools, etc. I make it down to the dark floors, floor 30, and I decided to call it a day. So I'm going to head back up and go to sleep for the night. And we got level 1 farm, which is great, so we can now make the scarecrow. And I got a level in combat too, which was nice. So I made the scarecrow to prevent those pesky crows from stealing my crops. And as you can see here, I'm using the UI info suite, so it's really easy to put down the scarecrows in strategic locations. Day number 6, I got down to floor 40, and I stop at floor 40 until I get the copper pickaxe. We're going to give Caroline more daffodils, and we completed a quest there on how to win friends. We got another nice 100 gold. So as you can see, the farm is really small, and it's already now becoming a challenge when it comes to space and what we're going to plant on the farm. That's the biggest challenge that comes with this video. Day number 7, we're going to go to the museum and we're going to donate a couple of artifacts to Gunther here. If we give him enough artifacts, he will give us 9 cauliflower seeds for free, which is really nice. So we're going to get those and plant those straight away. We also need to give Gunther a lot of artifacts so we can get access to the stores that are on in the game. Down to Clint, we're going to upgrade our pickaxe to a copper pickaxe, and we got really lucky too on day 7 here. It's a rainy day, so we're going to spend today fishing up lots of catfish to get more money. We get fishing level 5 at the end of today, so we're going to go with the perk to increase the price of fish. So I went into the community centre today, but I can't use the bundles just yet. We have to do a little quest where we talk to the wizard to get that ability. I cut down a couple of trees here to get more wood because wood is something that we're going to need a lot of. So the more wood we have, the better, especially for building upgrades later on. By the end of day number 8, I sell some fish. I make a nice 8,700 gold from fish. Day 9, I visit the wizard for the chat, and he gives us the ability to now read the bundles so we can start completing those. I also treat myself to a backpack upgrade because I find myself throwing away a lot of valuable loot because I only have so few inventory slots. So I'm going to go down here now to the crafts room, and we're going to complete the first bundle, which is the spring forageable bundle. And for completing this bundle, we get awarded with more spring wild seeds, and these are absolutely magnificent because we can plant these to get even more spring forageables. We get our copper pickaxe, so we go back down into the mines. If I see iron ores like this, we're absolutely going to get as much of those as possible because we need copper and iron to make kegs for later on. I go back to Clint. I want him to upgrade my pickaxe again to a steel pickaxe, so he'll do that now in the next few days for us. The next thing now I'm going to do is I'm going to run around the map and gather as much fibre as possible because I'm really lacking on fibre, and if I can get more fibre I can make more tea saplings. I do a little bit of fishing as well today just so I can get more money via the fish because I need to get certain upgrades done. We're going to work on Caroline again by giving her more daffodils to get her hearts up. We need to get Caroline to 2 hearts so she can give us the tea sapling recipe. So I also get Robin's Lost Axe because it's a nice easy quest to do, and when you complete this quest you get a nice bit of gold from Robin. If I see any trees around, especially in the starter zone, I'm going to cut those down to get more wood. So there's Robin out for the stroll. We're going to give her the axe, and that's going to give us a nice 250 gold for completing that quest. And 250 gold is nice at the start of the game. We get the travelling cart woman today, and she's selling a truffle for 3,125 gold. I'm going to purchase this truffle because this means I won't have to purchase pigs later on in the game. I was going to get the walleye, but I decided not to because I can get that in the next few seasons. I got the rare trash hat today, so I equipped that and throw away my cool hat because I think the trash hat is cooler. I get the steel pickaxe off Clint, so we can now go back to the mines and we can make our way down to the bottom. I do a bit more fishing today because I need more money, and I get some nice gold ore in the treasure chest, which is nice. Any ores I get is certainly welcome. Back to the farm, and now because I have my steel pickaxe I can break open these big rocks. That's why we had to prioritise the pickaxe, because these big rocks are going to give me an extra 8 tiles in total for planting crops. It's day 13, so I'm going to purchase a few strawberries. I can't purchase too many unfortunately because the farm is so small, but I purchased enough to make a sizable profit. So the next day we're going to go to the travelling cart lady again, and she's actually selling a summer spangle, so I purchased that straight away because Caroline loves summer spangles and it's a great way to get her up to 2 hearts very quickly. Back down to the mines with my new upgraded pickaxe, so we get more iron ores here, but we're also trying to make our way down now as quickly as possible to get that nice star drop. Into the community centre, we're going to complete the spring crops bundle here by putting in the crops that we grew in the farm. That's another bundle completed. And for completing that bundle we get 20 speed grow, which is really nice. I made it down to floor 80 here today, and I get the firewalker boots, which is a nice armour upgrade for me. So I'm going to equip those boots and take away the tundra boots. There's still better boots we can get, but for now the firewalker boots will do just fine. Now it's only 9 o'clock, so I might go a bit further. I killed a shadow walker today and I got a prismatic shard, super lucky. So we're going to store that away and we'll use that once we get to the desert to get a galaxy sword. So I made it down to floor 100 today and we get our first star drop of the challenge, and this increases our maximum energy. The great thing about star drops as well is that they also fill up your energy if it's low. So day number 17, I'm going to go down to the boiler room here and complete all of the boiler room bundles, which it's very easy to complete these. You just need a couple of resources from the mines. This will unlock the minecart for us, which means we have fast travel all over the map. This will save us an absolute ton of time when we're transversing the game. So that is the boiler room complete, and the Junimos are super happy. I also fixed the bridge here that connects one side of the beach to the other, just so I can get access to the additional forageables on that side of the beach. We're going to go back to Clint and get him to upgrade the axe this time because we want to get access to the secret woods for hardwood. I also get level 5 in combat, so go with the fighter perk. I complete the crab pot bundle by just getting forageables on the beach, and you get awarded with a couple of crab pots. I finally get 2 hearts with Caroline, so I go into her lovely sunroom here, and she is going to give me the tea sapling recipe. On day 18 here we make it down to floor 110 and we get the space boots, and these are going to be the best boots that we're going to get for the whole challenge, because we're not going to be going to Ginger Island. We also make it down to floor 120 and we get the skull key, so we can now go to Skull Cavern once we unlock the desert. Demetrius pays us a visit and we're going to go with the Bats Cave because I find when you choose the Bats it's easier to complete certain community centre bundles. Back to the travelling cart lady, she's selling a red cabbage which we need for a bundle, so I purchased that straight away and I can use that to finish out the dye bundle later on. So this time we're going to go to Robin and we're going to get a coop. Now before I get to coop I have to move around a few things so I have room to place the coop down. So I'm thinking of putting the coop in the top right hand side of the farm there, just so we can get in some chickens because we need eggs to complete certain bundles. We also need fried eggs as well for the chef's bundle. So I'm going to cut down a few more trees here to get the foraging level up and to get my hands on some handy wood. I get foraging level 5 today. We're going to go with gatherer for double foraging. I also complete the construction bundle as well. So we're going to get a nice charcoal kennel for that, and that's a really nice item if you need coal. I give Demetrius an amethyst today for a quest just to get hearts up with him, and I give Jody a nice cauliflower to complete that quest as well to get more money. I cut down loads of trees today because I need loads of wood to make loads of tea saplings. We're going to get tons of money soon from selling tea saplings. The strawberries have come to fruition, so we're going to harvest all these, get some valuable farming XP. Because the farm is so small, we're not going to get loads of farming XP, so it is quite a challenge to max out farming. We do a bit of fishing today, we get some bubbles, so we take full advantage of the bubbles and we try to catch as much fish as possible because I want to max out fishing as quickly as possible so we can get a go off the legend fish. So I go back to Clint's now today and we get the steel pickaxe, which is a nice upgrade. We can now access the secret woods. So I'm going to cut away this huge tree stump, go into the secret woods and get all the lovely resources the secret woods has to offer. The tree stumps in the secret woods respawn every day. We take full advantage of the rain on day 23 and we go for an eel and we catch that no problem because we need that for the community bundle. Day 24, more parsnips have come to fruition, so we're going to harvest all those. I also go to the flower dance. Unfortunately, I can't dance with anyone because I haven't been working on the friendship at all, but I do purchase a nice rare crow for the farm, which will change things up a bit. I go back to the secret woods in day 25 and I cut down more stumps to get more hardwood because I need loads of hardwood for the next house upgrade. I think I need about 100 hardwood in total. We're going to go to Marnie's, we're going to purchase some chickens, and we're going to put those in our newly built coop, thanks to Robin of course. And the reason why we need chickens is because we need a large white egg and a large brown egg. So I'm going to pet the chickens, give them some food to make sure they're nice and cozy in the farm. Back to the travelling cart lady. And today I'm going to purchase a sturgeon for one of the bundles that I need. I also purchase a honey for another bundle and a rare seed, so I get my hands on a star drop in fall. I complete another fishing bundle today, which is the lake fish bundle, and I'm also going to upgrade the coop to a big coop, which means I have a lot more space to work with. So because the farm is so small, it's definitely worth our while to upgrade all these buildings for more space inside. We get fishing level 10 today, so we can sell lots of fish, and we also harvest lots of lovely forageables here as well, and we're going to turn all these into spring wild seeds to make loads of money. So I'm going to plant loads of hardwood trees here because I still need lots and lots of hardwood. The secret woods just isn't doing it for me at the moment. I need hundreds of hardwood for what I want to do, especially for the house upgrade, if I want to get a stable later on, if I want to fix Willie's boat to go to Ginger Island. There's loads of reasons why I need tons of hardwood. So it's the last day of spring. I go to Willie, I'm going to purchase an iridium rod. I'm also going to purchase a trap bobber, and I'm also going to purchase a trout suit because we are going to be going for the legend today, and we're going to need all the fishing perks that we can muster in order to catch the legend because it is one of the hardest fish to catch in the game. And I'm also going to purchase some bait to increase the bite rate also. So we are now going to go for the legend catch. This is the first attempt, and I actually got it on my first attempt, which was great. It did put up quite a battle, but we got it nonetheless. We also got a treasure chest, and we get some nice rice shoots and coal, but more importantly, we get a gold star legend fish worth 11,000 gold, and that is going to sell for a nice chunk of money. We go back to the travelling cart lady today and I purchase a large milk from her, which means I don't have to get cows, which is absolutely magnificent. So now I have the truffle and I have the large milk, which means no pigs and no cows. I also purchase another rare seed. Even though the rare seed costs 1,000 gold, you make that back so much when you sell those rare gem berries later on. I make lots of money today from selling the legend and other items. A nice almost 15,000 gold by the end of day spring. So it's the first day of summer, and as we can see, I've re-hoed the ground and I'm going to plant tons of melons. Unfortunately, I couldn't get into the desert because the farm wasn't big enough to make a big enough profit, so we're going to have to go with melons in summer. We're also going to purchase a few more things too, just for community center bundles. So I made a mistake here by purchasing the sunflower seed for 200 gold. I should have went to the Joja Mart and got it for 100 gold, but 100 gold won't kill us. I also got lots and lots of melons as well, just so we can fill up the farm with crops. We also need 5 gold star melons for the quality crops bundle inside the community centre. I go for another legendary fish today, the crimson fish, and we pulled that one up so we can sell that for a couple of 1,000 gold, which is really nice. And we also get a treasure chest with that one. Not the best of treasure, but still, we won't say no. So by the end of today, we finally get foraging level 7. That means we can make the tree fertilizer. And the tree fertilizer is a very cheap resource to make. We can now spam trees all over the map if we need wood. So the need of wood has dramatically come down because we have the overpowered tree fertilizer. So on day 30, I'm going to make as much tree fertilizer as possible using fiber and stone, and I'm going to use this on all the trees I planted just outside the farm here. And the reason why I'm doing it outside the farm is because there's just no room inside the farm to plant these trees. So we have to plant them out here in the dirt patches where we can plant the trees. So as we can see, I've put down a lot of seeds and I'll be able to cut down these trees in a few days. We're going to go for a house upgrade, and that's going to be the first house upgrade that we've done. We still need a few more house upgrades if we want to complete all the bundles the game has to offer. So I'm going to purchase a duck here, and the reason why I need a duck is because I need a duck egg for one of the community center bundles. Ducks also are very profitable when it comes to duck mayonnaise. I get some more hay off Marnie just to keep our chickens and our ducks fed so that they're happy. I make loads of tea saplings today, 22 in total, and I'm going to sell those now for lots of money. So we're going to get 11,000 gold for those. So I complete another bundle today, which is the summer foraging bundle, and as a reward we get nice summer wild seeds. So that is another bundle done. So we're one step closer to completing the community centre, and at the end of today we make a nice profit from selling those tea saplings. They sell for 11,000 gold, so we're going to take all that money, and right now we're saving up to get access to the desert. So we have 11,000 at the moment. So the chickens are now starting to lay some eggs, so we're going to pick up all these eggs. I'm just going to sell these, but I might make some mayonnaise machines later on to convert these into mayonnaise. And I'm going to put some more hay down there to keep the chickens fed. So I'm going to plant an extraordinary amount of seeds today up north of the bat house area, because this area is just opened up, so we're going to make use of all the space up here. And I'm going to put tree fertilizer on all of these seeds. And when all these trees fully grow up, we'll cut down some and we will attach tappers to others. So I'm going to purchase peppers, blueberries and tomatoes off Pierre for community centre bundles. And we're also going to put down some mayonnaise machines here as well inside the coop so we can convert some eggs to mayo. I get farmer level 5. We're going to go with the tiller perk, so crops are worth 10% more because we're selling an awful lot of crops at the moment. So day number 34, our house is now a lot bigger. We can make fried eggs, which is great. We need that for a community centre bundle, for the chef's bundle I think it is. So we went back into our coop and a new baby chicken has hatched, which is great. It just saves me from purchasing a chicken. I can just put eggs into the incubator and increase the chicken population inside this coop, no problem. So we're going to pet all our chickens, we're going to give them more hay, and we're going to put the eggs that we got into the mayonnaise machines. So we're going to just give Gunther a few more artifacts here that we've gotten from opening up geodes with Clint, etc. I purchased an apple and a pomegranate sapling just for community centre bundles because I don't know if the bats will find those items. I also purchased a caviar from the Wandering Cat Lady for the final bundle that we need to unlock the cinema at the end of the game. It's 2,000 gold, but we're going to get it because it saves me from putting a fish pond down. So I sell a load of stuff here to Pierre, including the seeds, because I need money to get into the desert to get my hands on more items. So I go to Gus today and I purchased the Mackie roll recipe because I need to make a Mackie roll in order to complete a community centre bundle. We go back to Pierre here as well, and I'm going to purchase some rice off here because we need that to make the mackie roll. We also need any sort of fish, and we need seaweed, and I have all those items already. So that is the mackie roll made for the community center bundle. Day number 36, I'm just going to do more fishing just to get my hands on some more money. If I get some nice things out of the treasure chests, like emeralds for example, we'll just sell those. We're going to upgrade our house again to the next tier, so it's 150 pieces of hardwood, but we have that from going farming the secret woods on a daily basis. So that is the next house upgrade in the bag. We're going to finish the ocean fish bundle by putting in a tilapia and a red snapper, and that is going to get us a nice warp totem to the beach, and they're actually really handy if you don't have a whole lot of time and you want to get to the beach very quickly. So I get a sunflower there now today, and we harvest that. I'm also going to water these crops. I haven't been showing a whole lot of crop watering because who wants to see that? But just so you know, I just wanted to show you this because the farm is so small. You can only put so many crops on the farm. Watering isn't really a big deal. The challenge is space. So I accept the quest there from Pam because it's going to net me 750 gold. I do more fishing today, and a ferocious battle is taking place at the moment between myself and an octopus, but I do win in the end and I fish up a nice octopus. This isn't needed for any bundles, however, the octopus does sell for quite a lot of gold. I do need the pufferfish, however, so that's the reason why I was fishing down in the beach there today. A lot of trees have grown, so I'm going to cut down the ones that have grown for wood, and I'll leave the smaller ones and attach tappers to those ones when they've fully grown. So what's great about this is that I'm going to get tons of wood, plus I'm going to get syrups in the future to make cakes, etc. I cut down more trees today to get more wood because we need to make more tea saplings. Day 39 the house as went through another upgrade, so it's now much bigger. I also go down into the mines today to get my hands on more fibre, and if I see bugs I'll kill those as well to get the combat level up. I make 40 tea saplings today, and I sell those to make a huge profit of 23,000 gold, and I probably have enough money now to go into to open up the desert and to do a few skull cavern runs and things like that. I also have a prismatic shard so I can get the galaxy sword straight away. So I'm on 46,000 gold at the moment, so I'm saving up to get into that desert. Day 40 we're just going to pet the chickens and turn eggs into mayonnaise. We're not going to sell much of the mayonnaise. We could wait to get the artisan profession then sell it, but if I'm really stuck on money I'll sell it no problem at all because there isn't much of a difference. I get an ancient seed from killing all the bugs, and I'm going to plant the ancient seed down in the farm. I need 5 gold star ancient fruit to complete the last bundle in the game, so getting ancient seeds is very important. I get Clint to break open more geodes today because I need to give Gunther more artifacts to get down into the sewers so I can do the quest chain later on for the wizard. And also Krobus can give us a star drop for 20,000 gold. So any artifacts Gunther doesn't have, we'll give them to Gunther. If Gunther does have those artifacts, we'll just sell them back to Clint and make a nice profit. So as we can see, the farm is coming along nicely. We've got our coop. We're also going to make some more space here to put down some ancient seeds. So I've got 2 ancient seeds in total. I also going to go to the community center today, and we're going to complete some bundles now. We're going to buy all these bundles which will unlock the desert, and these bundles give you really nice rewards, including a crystallarium that we're going to put a jade into, and that's going to generate jades all the time so we can eventually trade those in for staircases for more effective skull cavern runs. We also get nice quality fertilizer chocolate cake that we won't say no to. Once we complete the bundle to unlock the desert, the Junimos will appear. I also got a duck feather so I could complete another bundle in the community center. That's the dye bundle completed. That rewards us with a seed maker. Seed makers are really handy, especially for rare crops. So day 41 we get a rainy day, but more importantly the melons can be harvested. So we're going to harvest all the melons. Then we're going to go to the desert with our prismatic shard, and this is going to get us the lovely galaxy sword, one of the strongest weapons in the game, pre 1.5 update of course. But when it comes to the vanilla game, the main game, this is one of the strongest weapons you can get your hands on. You just have to decide if you're a sword person or a hammer person. I'm also going to purchase some starfruit because I have enough time in summer to grow some starfruit and turn that into wine. So I fished up a sandfish also, which completes another bundle, and that's going to get me Dish of the Seas plus 3 fishing. We will use that wisely of course. I also completed another bundle as well for bridge repair because I was able to get cactus fruit and coconuts in the desert. So that is another bundle done. So we're getting one step closer again to completing the community centre. We get level 6 farming now so we can make quality sprinklers. It took us a long time to get level 6 because the farm is so small. I got really lucky in the Skull Cavern today and I got 2 iridium sprinklers from a chest, which is great. And I also got some diamonds and I got my hands on some iridium ore as well. Not a whole lot of iridium ore, but enough to make a couple of bars that we can use to either upgrade a tool or we can just sell it and make really nice profits. So we will do a few Skull Cavern runs in this challenge. The next day we get a rainy day, but I also get a battery pack from the power pylon that I put down. And we've got lots of star fruit planted here and some melons as well. I finally get the large brown and white egg from the chicken, so we complete yet another bundle. And we get the cheese press as a reward. We don't actually use the cheese press because we don't get cows or goats in this challenge because we already got the items we needed for the community centre bundle off the travelling cart lady. Day number 45, the sprinklers are in full motion, so we don't have to water the crops anymore in this game, thank God. We do, however, get 10,000 gold from Key for making it past floor 25 in the Skull Cavern, so we will absolutely take that money. Back into the coop, we're gonna pet all our lovely chickens, pick up their eggs, and convert the eggs into lovely mayonnaise that we can sell for a nice profit. If I can get an auto petter now, it'll be nicer because I won't have to pet the chickens all the time. So as we can see, the hearts are increasing with the duck. The higher the hearts on the duck, the more likely it'll generate duck feathers, which sell for a nice amount of money. Day 45, it's back into the cave to get more fire because we want to make more tea saplings. We also get an ancient seed, so we'll use that and plant another ancient fruit. Day 46, it's the same tactic. We're down into the mines, we're getting fibre. If we see bugs, we'll kill them. If they drop ancient seeds, then it's a bonus for us. So that's all I do in day 45 and 46. So I sell more items today and I make a nice 10,000 gold, primarily from the tea saplings. That was 20 more tea saplings there. So day 47, we're going to harvest all our lovely melons to try to get that farming XP up. We're just going to sell the melons, of course, because we haven't reached level 8 farming yet, so we can't make the kegs, unfortunately. We do, however, complete a bundle here, which is the summer crops bundle, and that awards us with a quality sprinkler that isn't very useful at the moment because we already have made tons of sprinklers. We get a rare event here, and a train passes through Stardew Valley, and we get coal from that. I have gotten better things, but we won't say no to the coal, of course. I do more fishing today, and I fish up a puffer fish along with other stuff to get more money. We're going to spend a great portion of today smelting bars. So I've got lots of gold ores at the moment. We're going to convert those into gold bars. We need lots of gold bars to make lots of kegs. I also have some iridium bars there too that I might sell as well for some nice profit. The iridium bars at the moment go for 1,000 gold a piece, but if I get level 10 mining, they can sell for 1,500 gold a piece if I go into the blacksmith perk. Back down into the Skull Cavern today, and I get my hands on some iridium ores as well. We'll break those open. There is a 5% chance those ores can give me a prismatic shard, so we're on the lookout for prismatic shards also, because I need one prismatic shard for the final bundle to unlock the cinema. Back to Gunther, and I'm just going to give him more items here on day 50. The more artifacts we give him, the closer we are for him to give us the key to the source. So I'm going to make more wild summer forageables today, summer seeds, and we're going to make more tea saplings from those seeds. I make lots of tea saplings today, 50 in total, and that is going to net us a real handy profit of 25,000 gold for tea saplings. I sell loads of items today. I make a huge profit of 52,000 gold. That's a combination of mining, so iridium bars and gold bars, and it's also tea saplings as well. Gunther finally gives us the key to the source, and on day 52 we're going to go to Robin here, and we're going to get Robin to upgrade our house. This is the final upgrade for the 100,000 gold, which will give us access to the basement so we can put wines into kegs to make an item that we need for the final bundle, so we can unlock the cinema. I get a prismatic shard today in the Skull Cavern, so that is another item I need for the final bundle. And if I see any other iridium nodes too, we're going to blow those up and we get another prismatic shard. Down the hole we go, and we find a treasure room. What do we get inside? We get an auto petter. Praise the Lord, we don't have to pet the chickens anymore. This is a huge upgrade for the farm. So I got lots of iridium ores that day. We're going to smelt all those into iridium bars. I'm also going to go down to the regular version of the mines just to get some more fibre to increase my mining skill and to increase my combat skill. It was a bad luck day, so I didn't want to spend money to go to the Skull Cavern. I get level 10 mining, we go with the blacksmith perk. We are going to make even more iridium bars and we are going to sell these to make tons of money. One of the challenges in this video, of course, is to make all of the warp obelisks. To make those, we're going to need millions of gold. I get Robin to do a house renovation and I get her to unlock more rooms for free, which is really nice. We're going to go with a deluxe coop because it's going to give us a lot more space, which means we can purchase more chickens for more profit, but more importantly, we're going to have more space in that coop to put down a lot more mayonnaise machines. 42,000 gold from mining. Mining is one of the best profitable professions in the game. Day 54 we get a rainy day. The starfruit has grown. We're going to harvest all the starfruit, but we're not going to sell the starfruit. We're going to store it away and we're going to turn it into wine once we get the ability to make cakes. The oak resins have finally come to fruition. We're going to get all the oak resins and we're going to store those away as well so we can make cakes when we get that farming level. I put down tons of wheat today as a placeholder so I don't have to re-hoe the ground and water the ground, because wheat will survive when you go from summer into fall. It's a really nice tactic to prevent you from re-hoeing the ground. We finally get farming level 8, that means we can make kegs, so we're going to make loads of kegs of course. I sell more iridium bars today, I make 23,000 gold. Day 55, it is a new day. The problem now is that the coop is stopping our tree from growing, so I moved the coop just a little bit so that the apple tree could grow again. I also purchased a silo. Now here's the problem. Because I put the silo down next to the coop, the apple tree won't grow anymore, so I need to move things around in order to make the apple tree grow again. So I'm going to wait for the wheat to grow, then I need to sacrifice a few hoed tiles, put the coop at the bottom of the farm, and then move the silo so the apple tree can grow again, because I need apples to complete the community centre bundle. I make loads of cakes today and I'm going to put starfruit into the cakes to make starfruit wine. We're going to go to Marnie, we're going to purchase more hay because I'm running low on hay again. And I'm going to purchase a few more chickens. Back to the mines today, we're going to smelt a lot more bars today so we can make more kegs. So I got lots of copper bars now because we need copper bars to make kegs. We're going to smelt even more copper bars. We also need iron bars as well. So I'm going to run around the map now. It's the 1st of fall. New forageables have spawned into the map, so we're going to get all those to complete the fall foraging bundle. So I just picked up a common mushroom there. So I go back to the community centre, go to the fall foraging bundle, and we're going to complete that. One step closer to bridge repair. As a reward, we get 30 fall seeds, which is absolutely magnificent. We can use the fall seeds to make tea saplings. We're not going to plant the fall seeds because we simply don't have the space on the farm to do so. I do, however, fish up the legendary anglerfish, and we're going to sell that for more money. So the wheat has fully grown. We're going to harvest that with our scythe, and once we're finished, we need to make some serious alterations to the farm. So we're going to go with the Juicy Bugs Wanted Special Orders quest for Willy, because he gives you a nice amount of money for completing that quest. I'm going to purchase some pumpkins off Pierre, some eggplants, some corn and some yams for the community centre bundle. So now I'm going to put the coop at the bottom left hand side of the farm. That means the apple tree can grow again. I also want to put a barn down, but I don't know if I have the space for the barn just yet. It looks like I don't. So I think I need to hold off on the barn for the moment. And I think I need to maybe sacrifice a few more tile spots, or maybe cut down a tree when I'm finished with it, so I can move the silo, so I can put the barn at the top right hand side of the farm. So again, because the farm is so small, it's going to be very difficult to put down extra buildings. We don't have a whole lot of space to work with. I do fish up the walleye though on day 58 because it was a rainy day, and now I can complete the riverfish bundle by putting in a tiger trout. And I can also complete the nightfish bundle because I just got my hands on the walleye, and that completes all of the fishing bundles. So that is another huge project in the community centre completed. The Junimos are really happy. We're going to go back to the mines today and we're farming insects for bug meat because we need that to complete a special orders quest. But if we see fiber, we're going to grab that. The insects could also drop ancient seeds, so if they drop those, it's a super bonus. So there's loads of reasons why we want to come down here and farm these bugs for the whole day. So day 61, we've completed the quest. We put 100 bug meat into Willy's container. We get back some gold. I also make more tea saplings today, just so we can sell those and make a nice profit. I have lots of gold at the moment, but there isn't much I can do with it because the farm is so small. I can't invest it into crops. I can't put down a ton of buildings. So it's going to be a huge challenge to make millions of gold, you know, in this video, because you just don't have the space for it. That's why it's very important to upgrade all the buildings you do have, so you can maximize the space that you got by filling it up with processors, machines, and items that can make you huge profits. So I'm going to harvest the starfruit wine today. I'm not going to sell that straight away. I'm going to wait for the artisan perk. Once I get my farmer level at 10, then I will sell it. I will, however, sacrifice one starfruit wine for the enchanter's bundle in the community centre. So I'm after getting a fully grown tree. The pomegranate tree has grown. 3 days left for the apple tree to grow. So we will be able to get our pomegranate tomorrow. So day 62, we're going to pet our chickens. We're going to pick up their eggs and we're going to convert the eggs into mayonnaise. And we're saving that mayonnaise at the moment for farmer level 10. So there is the pomegranate that I got from the tree that I've been growing, and the starfruit wine. That is the enchanter's bundle completed. So we're another step closer to the community centre completion. So I'm going to cut down the pomegranate tree because unfortunately I need the space to put down a barn. We're also going to move the scarecrow to another location, and we're also going to mine away that piece of rock, and I'm probably going to move the silo down there just like that. And now I might have enough space to place a barn. Let's see if we have the space. We also need to be wary that there's enough space around the apple tree for it to grow. So let's put the coop up there for now. That does look a lot tidier, but we're not going to get the barn right now because I feel like we just don't have the space. Once the apple tree fully grows, we might be able to put the barn down then. So I just gave Clint my pickaxe to upgrade to a gold pickaxe. We also have the blackberries here that can be harvested off the bushes. So I spend a great portion of time today running around the map finding bushes with blackberries, because blackberries is one of the prime ingredients needed to make fall wild seeds. So if I see a blackberry bush, I harvest it. Day number 65, we are going to finally construct a farm building. This time we're going to just place our coop right down at the bottom of the farm here. Because the apple tree has now grown, we can place a barn right beside it. It won't interfere with the fruit generation on the apple tree, which is super important for us. So now we can finally make our barn, so we can put more animals into the barn and we can make bigger profits. And we just have enough space to put the barn down in the farm, so we're going to do just that. And Robin will have that barn made 3 days from now, which is absolutely magnificent. So that is the barn added to the farm. Back to Clint on day 65, we're going to get our gold pickaxe. So that is the second best pickaxe you can get in the game. We're also going to get him to upgrade our axe to a gold axe, just so we can cut down trees faster. I also go to the special orders quest board today, and we're going to do aquatic overpopulation. I was going to go with cave patrol, but I feel like I've been in the caves long enough. So we're going to do a bit of fishing, and we're going to fish up 10 albacore to get some nice money off Demetrius. It also increases friendship points with Demetrius to increase the chances of him sending a nautilus shell in the mail for us, so we can complete a bundle early. If he doesn't send the shell in the mail, it's no problem. We can always just get it in winter down by the beach. You can just pick it up off the ground. That night we get a super rare event. We get the fairy. So it basically increases the growth rate of a few of our crops, which means we'll be able to harvest a couple of pumpkins on the 11th, which is really nice. And we do just that. Day number 67, we harvest all of our pumpkins. Well, the pumpkins that the fairy enhanced. I also get some apples from our fruit tree, and we're just going to sell all those. Now, I will convert the pumpkins into pumpkin juice, but I will use the apples for the fodder bundle, thus completing another bundle for the community centre. So we're one step closer again to completing all of the community centre bundles. We go down into the stores today, and this is the first time we actually went to the stores. We pay Krobus a visit. I spent 20,000 gold and I just purchased a star drop from him. I also tried to fish up the mutant carp, which is another legendary fish, and we got our hands on that no problem, so we'll sell that for some extra profit. We also pay Sandy a visit today to purchase some deluxe speed grow. The reason why I just buy a few is because I need to use it on the rare seeds in order for them to grow into sweet gem berries by the end of fall. If I don't use deluxe speed grow, they simply just won't grow on time because I planted them a little bit later than usual. Because I actually forgot about them. But I will save myself by using deluxe speed grow. I eat pepper poppers today that I got from Shane, and this gives me an increased farming level. So I harvest the ancient fruit. I get super lucky. I get 2 gold star ancient fruit. I need 5 in total for that final bundle to unlock the cinema later on. I also got my gold axe back off Clint on day 68 here, so we can use that to cut down trees a lot faster. So I spend a great portion of today cutting down more trees to make more tea saplings, but I also need wood as well, so I can do barn upgrades. I need lots of wood. The tappers are ready again, so we're going to get more oak resins off these tappers if I want to make more kegs to increase my processing rates. Back to Robin now again, and what we're going to do this time is we're going to upgrade our barn to a big barn. And what we're aiming for is the deluxe barn because I want to get sheep, and sheep are one of the best money making animals in the game, believe it or not. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into the skull cavern now, and we're just going to see if we can get a lot more iridium ore. We do get lucky, we do get a few treasure rooms, we get cherry bombs in that one, and we also get some really nice rain totems in this one, and the rain totems will come in handy in winter because we need it to rain so we can get access to the last bundle. But we'll talk more about that when we get to winter. But rain totems are super important to complete one of the main challenges in this video. So I got some dinosaur eggs from the skull cavern, and on day number 70 here I put those into the mayonnaise machines to make dinosaur mayonnaise. I need 1 dinosaur mayonnaise for the final bundle in this game, so I got really lucky with that. As we can see, the mayonnaise is accumulating. When I do sell it, I should get a very nice profit. I moved the furnaces out of the mines into my house just to use up the space I have in this house. So we're going to do all our smelting here from now on, and we're going to get lots of iridium bars from that. So the next thing we're going to do on day 71 is we're going to harvest all of the pumpkins that have come into fruition. And once I harvest all these pumpkins, I'm going to go to Robin now, and we're going to get another upgrade for our barn. We're going to go with deluxe barn this time. We have enough wood and stone and gold, of course, to make this upgrade happen. So Robin is going to get to work on that for us today. And once that has been completed, we can go straight down to Marnie's and we can purchase 12 sheep to fill that barn up with. We're also going to go to Pierre today, and we're just going to purchase more pumpkins from Pierre, so we can plant those and we can convert those into pumpkin juice then during winter. So the more pumpkins we get now, the better. I can't get too many pumpkins, unfortunately, because the farm is so small. So we go to the Stardew Valley Fair today. I bring my prismatic shards, I bring my iridium bars, and I bring my batteries. I don't know if it's good enough for first place, but we should hopefully get at least second place. We got second place, so we get 500 star tokens. So we're going to gamble those. I always go with green because I find green is the most common colour the arrow lands on. And when I accumulate enough star tokens, I'll then purchase a star drop for myself, and I'll also get a few more goodies as well. So I just got the star drop there, but we'll also get the rare crow, and we might get ourselves a hat as well because the trash can hat is getting a bit stale. So I complete a few bundles today. This unlocks the greenhouse, but here's the thing. Because the farm is so small, I don't know if the greenhouse will spawn into the farm or not. I don't know if the farm will become bigger, and if we can access the greenhouse. There is a chance we won't be able to use the greenhouse at all, but we'll know in the next day when the Junimos fix up the greenhouse for us. So I sold loads of iridium bars today, and I also sold some tea saplings, making 99,000 gold. The Junimos did fix up the greenhouse, but unfortunately we cannot access the greenhouse because the farm is too small. So we can't use the greenhouse in this challenge, which is a huge disadvantage to us because I was going to fill it up with starfruit to increase our profit margin. I do, however, purchase a stables off Robin so we can get our hands on a horse, and there's a lovely spot right down there at the bottom of the farm where we can put our stables. The pumpkin juice is ready to be harvested on day 75, So we grab all the pumpkin juice, we're going to go down to Marnie, and we're also going to purchase lots and lots of sheep from Marnie because the deluxe barn has been fully upgraded. So we're going to fill this up to the top with sheep. So I purchased a total of 12 sheep, and we now have to pet all these sheep, but I also purchased a shares from Marnie so we can share the sheep to get wool. It's also worth noting too that a sheep with maxed out friendship, and if you're spec'd into the shepherd profession, you get 1 wool from a sheep every single day, making sheep extremely profitable. I harvest more ancient fruit today, and we're going to call our lovely Pegasus horse here Sunny. Unfortunately, the farm is so small, the sprinklers got in the way, and I can't actually use the horse yet, so I need to get creative. I might need to sacrifice a few spots so I can actually use the horse to get around faster around the map. But for now, I can't use the horse. Thus the challenges the tiny farm comes with. I take my frustration out on a couple of trees here, so we're going to knock all these down. We're going to get more wood, and I think about what I can do in order to use that horse. So I came to the realization that I can move my scarecrow, I can put that in a different location, and that might give me the space I need to get out of the bottom right hand corner of the farm with the horse and explore Stardew Valley. And it worked. We can get out with the horse, we can now go on adventures, no problem at all. And the reason why you want to get your hands on the horse as quickly as possible is that it increases your movement speed dramatically, meaning you can get more done in a single day. So I sold a few more barrels today, netted myself a 25,000 gold profit. Day number 77, we complete Gus's omelette request, we give him 2 dozen eggs, and we get some nice gold for that. So on day number 78, Evelyn finally visits us. She is going to give us the garden pot, and we are going to use the garden pot to maximum effect. So Evelyn looks around the farm, she says the farm looks good. Thanks very much, Evelyn. I had lots of clay stored away from hoeing the ground and from going into the mines. So I'm going to go to Pierre. I'm going to purchase cranberry seeds because this is a regrowable crop, and I'm going to fill up all my in-house garden pots with cranberry seeds to make huge profits later on in the game. I purchased 76 cranberry seeds because I have 76 garden pots, and this is going to make for really nice profits later on. So day 79, I water all the pots. There's only 79 pots to water, so it doesn't take that long. The sheep can be shared, so I put down a little chest here. I'm going to take out my shears, and I'm going to share all the sheep. And the great thing about shared sheep is not only do you get farming XP for petting your animals, but you also get farming XP for sharing the sheep, which is great. I do another special orders quest today. We're going to go with Robin's project to get 80 hardwood, because I actually have some hardwood trees grown just to the south of Marnie's, so that'll be a nice easy completion there. I get Clint to break open a few more geodes so I can give Gunther a few more artifacts. If we give all the artifacts to Gunther, we can get a star drop, but I don't know if we're going to get all the artifacts in this challenge. Back to the coop today, and I'm going to fill up all these mayonnaise machines with eggs. As you can see, I've made a lot more mayonnaise machines to increase output capacity. So it's day 80, it's raining, we cut down all the hardwood trees, we give Robin the hardwood she wanted for her quest, and we get 2,000 gold for completion. But more importantly, we also get friendship points with Robin. We finally get level 10 farming. We're going to go with artisan. I can now finally sell all the mayonnaise. I can finally sell all of the wines, so the starfruit wine, the pumpkin juice, we can sell all that to make huge profits. Let's see how much money we're going to get by selling all these items. Huge profits indeed. So we're going to make a total of 331,000 gold. Excellent. Then this is accumulation of mayonnaise, honeys, pumpkin juices and starfruit wines. Absolutely amazing. So I'm going to give the statue in the secret woods a rare gem berry, and this is going to reward us with a starfruit. So I just have to click on the statue here, and that is another starfruit in the bag. So I believe that is the 4th starfruit, because we got one from the mines, one from the fair, we got one from Krobus, and this is the 4th one. So we're going to go back to Marnie today. We're going to purchase an auto grabber, and the reason why auto grabbers are so handy is because you don't have to share sheep anymore, and we won't have to pick up eggs from the chickens. The auto grabbers will do just that, and the auto grabber will even give you the XP that you get from sharing the sheep. So that's the last time I'll have to share the sheep. I get an ancient fruit wine here, and I sell that for nice profits. I also go to the Halloween event and I get the golden pumpkin. And what we're going to do with the golden pumpkin is we're going to sell it because I don't really have any friends in the game at the moment to give it to. So at the moment my best friend is my wallet. We're going to sell it, make 2500 gold, just so we can progress faster in the game, because we still need millions of gold to make those warp obelisks. 2300 gold for ancient fruit wine, which is really nice. So it's the last day of fall, so we're going to get the last harvest of pumpkins, and we're going to convert all these pumpkins into pumpkin juice to make even more money. There isn't a whole lot of space left to put down any more buildings, so if we do want to put down more buildings, we're going to have to get very, very creative with the farm. The cranberries are ready to go as well, so we're going to harvest all the cranberries. And we're now in winter, so I'm going to take up all these sprinklers, because we don't need these sprinklers anymore because it's winter. We do the little Krobus quest chain here as well, and we get the magnifying glass. We can now find secret letters on the ground. Some of the secret letters are really good. I also complete the winter foraging bundle, and that completes the bridge repair. So we can now access the quarry cave if we so wish, and we now have the quarry to use as well if we want to make tree farms or if we want to make another large processing area. I sell loads of items today, including some sprinklers, and I make 36,000 gold. I also get the nautilus shell on the beach, and I believe this is the last item we needed to complete the community centre bundle. So we just put the nautilus shell in there, and that is the field research bundle completed. And as a reward, we get the recycling machine. Not a bad processing machine at all. The recycling machine is really handy when it comes to recycling all those items that you more or less throw away, such as the trash. So the Junimos are really happy. They said that that was the last bundle. Farewell. The Junimos are, however, wrong. There is a missing bundle that we're going to get to now in the next few days. Day 87, we get the cutscene for the community centre. Marty is really happy, and Mayor Lewis, of course, that we have completed all of the bundles. Now we are going to do the wizard quest chain. So we're just going to get the dark talisman here, so we can get the magical ink for the wizard. We're going to give the henchman here, I call him the goblin henchman, we're going to give him a void mayonnaise that we fished up so we can get access to his house. We also fish up a void salmon, and we need this for the final bundle to unlock the cinema. So I just got the magic ink there so I can make obelisks with the wizard. The pumpkin juice is ready to be harvested, so we're going to harvest all that lovely pumpkin juice. And we're going to take another special orders quest. We're going to go with rock rejuvenation, because we actually have all the minerals needed to complete that quest straight away for Emily. So the amethyst was the last mineral I had to give Emily, and she's really happy about that. So we're going to get a nice bit of gold now for completing that quest. We get 1000 gold in total. But more importantly, we're going to get a sewing machine from Emily. So we got a rainy day. I had to use a rain totem to get a rainy day so that this event would activate. Lightning strikes the broken down Georgia Mart, and that would give us access to a room to complete the missing bundle. I sold all of the pumpkin juice, and I made a nice 53,000 gold from that. So I'm aiming for 500,000 gold to get the first obelisk. So this is the missing bundle. So we need a silver star, wine, dino mayonnaise, caviar, void salmon, 5 aged fruit wine, to complete that bundle. We get a cool cutscene where the Junimo says all the others made it back except me, the poor little purple Junimo. Now I can go home too. Thank you, thank you. So the Junimo is really happy. And now so he waves out. I think it's really cute. And the reason why I left in this scene is because it's not something I put into my videos a whole lot. So I thought it would be cool just to show you the scene you get when you unlock the cinema in Stardew Valley. So he teleports away, we get loads of stars, and we get a little message saying something good will happen soon. And something good does happen. We get access to the cinema. So day 90, I purchased a movie ticket. So this time I'm just going to go in myself. And you can actually play a really cool game in the cinema called the Crane game. And you can get really nice items for your farm. So we're going to go in here to watch a movie. And it's really nice to see that Alex took his grandmother and grandfather to see a movie. I thought that was really nice of Alex. And we watched The Miracle of Cold Star Ridge. I go into the quarry cave today to get the golden scythe. And this is a big improvement from the regular scythe, as this gives you a much wider range of gathering. And it also increased the odds of you getting more mixed seeds. I fixed up Willie's boat today at day number 91. So that is a nice upgrade right there for us. Now we can access Ginger Island, but we won't be going to Ginger Island on this challenge because this challenge was all about how to use the tiny farm. I also built a cabin, and as you can see to the right there, we have an obelisk put down that teleports us to the beach. So this is our new winter tiny farm. I hope you like the layout. We just get a cutscene here now of Willie and Robin repairing the boat. The next day we go to the Festival of Ice event, and I purchased the cool Rarecrow, but I also purchased the Tree of the Winter Star because I think it would make for a great decoration for the tiny farm layout. So I pull up a couple of fish here and I actually end up winning this event, which is really nice. And when you win this event you get a really cool hat, but Willie also rewards you with lots of tackles that you can use on your fishing rod. But we'll probably just sell those tackles because there isn't really a whole lot of fishing left to do in this game. So as you can see there, we get the cool fishing hat and the tackles. And that will conclude the event for today. So the next day what I did was I went to the cinema to play the crane game because I wanted to get more decorations for the farm to make it look nice. So there's 2 trees over there in the corner, and so the first thing I did was I picked up these trees and I got those. And if you can pick up those trees just right, if you just get it in the center there, you can actually get them into your shipping bin in one go so they don't fall off the actual crane. The last item I wanted was a Junimo, and I wanted to get all the colour Junimo, so that was the yellow one. I think I ended up getting a green one and a pink one as well, or maybe a green one and a blue one, but we'll see that around in the video. So that was the small Junimo plush, and they are the exotic tree decorations. I also picked up another quest here called Community Cleanup for Linus, and this is one of the best special order quests you can get. It's also one of the easiest to complete. You just have to fish up 20 pieces of trash, and you can do that very easily by fishing in your own farm. But more importantly, when you complete this quest, Linus will give you fiber seeds, and that basically makes getting fiber super easy for the rest of the game. So if you combine the fiber seeds with the fertilizer, that's wood and fiber in the bag for you all the time. So day number 94 here, we go for the glacier fish, legendary fish catch. We get that no problem. It is one of the harder catches to do, but we got it. We also went to the coop here day 95 and we just started processing all the eggs. Quite a lot of eggs to get through, but I needed to make a lot more money, so I spent the day processing all these eggs, turning them into mayonnaise. At the end of the day, I sold everything to make 46,000 gold. So day 96, it was more wool. I'm going to process this into cloth, and we're going to sell all that cloth to make even more money. Because we have the artisan perk in farming, we can make extra money from the cloth, no problem. I also went down to the beach here on a Friday and I picked up all the forageables the beach had to offer to sell these to make even more money. And I also played Junimo kart as well, just to see how far I could get, because there wasn't really anything else to do in the 100-day challenge, because we're kind of waiting for winter to end. If it was a 200-day challenge, of course I'd be setting up more goals, but I played Junimo Kart during the last 100-day challenge too, and I just wanted to show you how hard Junimo Kart actually is. So this is the 3rd level of Junimo Kart, and unfortunately I couldn't get past the whale boss. On day 97, the cranberry wine was ready to go, so we get all the cranberry wine, we get all of the wool that the sheep are making for us, and we're going to sell all this then to make huge profits. So what I'm trying to do is, obviously I'm not going to make enough money to get all the warp obelisks on the farm. I tried to get enough money to make a 2nd obelisk, but it looks like that's not going to be the case. Because the farm was so small, I just didn't have enough resources to process to make the huge amounts of money. Just to show you how powerful the cinema can be, I purchased a coffee. Today is Harvey's birthday. We're going to go to the cinema with Harvey. We're going to purchase apple slices, which are Harvey's favourite. And we're going to see the Miracle of Coastal Ranch again, because that is the show that you can see on Winter in the Cinema. And this will give you a huge friendship bonus, especially on their birthday. So as you can see there, after all that, I've now got 3 hearts with Harvey out of 8 hearts. So if you're looking to get hearts up with someone very quickly, just bring them to the cinema, especially if it's their birthday. So on day 99 I went down into the night market. I purchased a painting so that I can put into the house. I also purchased a stone frog statue that we can put outside, and I also did the fishing minigame just to fish up the spookfish, the midnight squid, and the blobfish, because you can only get those during this minigame. And if I want to do 200 day challenge, then, you know, I'd have those fish already in the bag. So it's day 100. That concludes the video. Let me know in the comments if you liked it. Let me know if you want to see a 200 day video. So I'm going to leave the video there. I hope you enjoyed this challenge. If you want to see more 100 day challenge videos, then subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, because Stardew Valley content is released 5 days now per week. So if you like Stardew Valley content, you'll absolutely love this channel. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good week. Bye for now.